It all started on a Saturday when boredom officially won. You know that kind of boredom where your brain thinks, we should build something unsafe. That's when someone spotted the stack of old pallets in the yard and said, what if we built a treehouse? Now, this wasn't going to be a fancy treehouse with ladders or a roof. No, this was a pallet fortress in the branches, held together by duct tape, nails, and sheer overconfidence. Step 1. Hauling the pallets into position. If you've ever lifted a wet, half-rotted pallet, you know it's basically a medieval torture device. But fueled by teenage overconfidence, we powered through. We nailed one pallet to the tree and it immediately tilted sideways like it was rolling its eyes. Step 2. More pallets. We stacked, balanced, and prayed. Nails bent, boards wobbled, and someone suggested, maybe we should test it first? Naturally, that suggestion was ignored. The first climber went up cautiously, stepping on the lowest pallet. It groaned like it had stage fright. Somehow it held, for now. Encouraged, everyone else climbed, laughing and joking about charging admission for treehouse tours. Then we added the roof, smaller pallets balanced on top, tied with rope, and more duct tape because nothing says engineering like duct tape and misplaced confidence. And that's when things got interesting. The first gust of wind came small, nothing major. The roof shook, boards creaked, we froze. Then a slightly stronger gust hit. The whole thing wobbled like jelly on a trampoline. Someone nervously said, maybe it needs more nails. Another yelled, it's fine, trust the duct tape. Then came the big moment we all climbed in at once to celebrate. 5 seconds in, one of the bottom pallets cracked like a gunshot. The whole thing tilted sideways. Everyone screamed. Arms flailed. Someone grabbed the rope. Another grabbed a branch that immediately broke. And just like that, the treehouse collapsed in a spectacular explosion of wood, nails, and bad decisions. We landed in a pile on the ground, covered in splinters, scratches, and bruised egos. Somebody laughed so hard they almost forgot to cry. The rest of us lay tangled in boards, looking up at the tree and silently agreeing. Never again. After a few minutes of recovering, we laughed. This wasn't just a failed treehouse, it was a story. A story of ambition, chaos, and zero planning. We gathered the pallets, and while nobody dared touch the tree again, we joked about pallet forts next summer. The treehouse may have lasted less than 20 minutes, but in small town legend, it was epic. So yes, we built a treehouse. It collapsed the same day. And yes, we learned some lessons about physics, gravity, and duct tape. But mostly, we learned that fun is in the chaos, not the final product. Because in the end, nothing beats telling people, we built a treehouse that immediately turned into a wooden explosion.